before you go is when our hearts get separated. Crash and burn is all I ever know. I could try to replace this feeling. I close my eyes and it's you that I'm seeing. One more thing before you go. One more thing before you go.
Yo guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm joined by Mark over here, and Morgan, sorry.
Hey.
And we have his Nissan Silvia S15 spec R. But on the surface of it, the car looks relatively standard, relatively nice, you know, with the Enki wheels on it. But do you want to just pop the hood real quick? Pop the hood!
Hey, pop the hood.
Pop the hood?
Pop the hood.
So underneath this, you'll see why we are featuring this car today. Oh boy. So, there she is. Look at the size of that! So yeah, today we're featuring a fully forged 511 brake horsepower S15. I'm gonna get to drive it. Here is the car. It is a 1999 Nissan Silvia S15 Spec R. So this was the top of the line model you could get from Japan. We did not get the Silvias over here in this year. We only got the S13 and the S14. I think the S15 is a beautiful car. I may be a little bit biased, but I think they are a beautiful car. And when I was actually looking at them, this is what I wanted. I wanted a spec car with the aero kit, like Morgan's and like Mark's. But I ended up opting down the drift route. I was like, I need a car that I don't mind if I crash, so I ended up getting a spec S that's all been converted. So the spec car itself comes with the SR20DET and multiple other things, like a 6-speed gearbox. This doesn't have a 6-speed gearbox anymore. This has an S14 5-speed because the 6 speeds are quite chocolatey and they're pretty tough. The aero body kit on the car, you've got the little carnards down, what are they called? Little winglet things?
Yeah, rear spats.
Rear spats. So we've got the rear spats down here, then we've got the nice side skirts along here, as you can see. A nice little spec R badge is something I really did want. Then we've got the lovely front bumper. Real nice. Real nice. So what headlights has yours got? Has it got the HIDs?
Just the standard.
Standard ones.
Standard, yeah.
Well, Morgan's got the HIDs if you want to swap them out real quick. Yeah, the S15, I've got the fog lights in there as well. You can see the huge intercooler underneath as well. Like I said, there's not a huge amount to talk about because it's not a sleeper, let's be honest. It's not a sleeper car, is it? But it's very, very what's the word?
Unexpected.
Unexpected. See, the police didn't even care. They were like, well, that just looks like a standard shit car. So, little do they know. So on the inside, we'll check it out. Still relatively standard on the inside too. The only thing we can really see is the boost cage. You got up here a boost gauge, Pexi boost gauge up there. Standard steering wheel, standard seats, and then we've obviously got the gear knob over here that is the ones for him and his friends, and a Pioneer head unit. So yeah, relatively standard. I think we'll go to do some driving, but we're going to let that police car disappear a little bit before we do it. Join me with Mark in his ridiculous Nissan Silvia S15. Now, obviously I own myself one of these now, but this is horrendously different to mine. So, Mark, please explain this wild car as we drive to our location.
Well, from the outside, it's very standard, but the engine and the gearbox is not so standard.
Okay, so this car is 511 brake horsepower at 1.5 bar with boost. Oh, I've just did my first pull in it. Oh my god, it is so fast. Like, there's like nothing until 4,000, 4,500, and then it's like being on the rock and roller coaster at MGM. It is amazing. So the experience of driving this car is absolutely wild. It handles amazing for a car with so much power. Mark was saying that below, what was it, 4,500, you have about 120 brake available to the car. As soon as boost comes in, it is like 511, and the only way I can experience that of power, that punch of power, is there's a roller coaster called Rocket Roller Coaster in France and America at Disney MGM, and it's like that when you're in the that wow, but it's so wild. It's so much fun. It's very, very special, and the fact that you're in such a standard looking car is great. I have to be honest, I'm sorry Mark, I have to be honest and tell the people the stuff I don't like about it as well, okay? Yeah. So I do appreciate you let me drive the car, but I don't feel like I'll give them a real representation of it unless I be honest. This clutch is horrible. It is, like this clutch. So Mark is still here. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the car itself. So the clutch, it's absolutely disgusting to use. I mean, it works great when you're driving along. Like when you're driving along, it's no problem. Like it's when you're at junctions or in traffic, it is a nightmare. Another thing, these brakes are terrifying. When I was giving it some hoons earlier, Mark forgot to tell me that it pulls to the right quite a lot, and I put my foot on the brake and we nearly ended up in front of a fucking Ford Fiesta, but we didn't. I saved the day, you know, pretty sick driving on my behalf. This is how you have to pull away. Everywhere, like rev, and then there's a lot of turbo lag, but when it does come in, it is amazing. It is so fast. The noise it makes out of the screamer pipe is ridiculous, and it is just so exciting. That's the only way I can put this across. So exciting, and it sounds incredible. It's just, it's what I'd imagine an angry T-Rex to sound like. It's just incredible. I just adore it. So with the negatives comes huge positives. I just wanted to be honest with you, like I like to be, and I hope that doesn't piss you off, Mark. I've said there's some bits I don't
hate the clutch as well.
You know, I don't want people to be like, think I'm just licking every guy that comes into his butthole so I can drive their car. Like, I want to be honest about it. I like the plans that you have that Mark has for this car, so a few more little nice touches. Why are we going so fucking slow, bruv? Come on, I have to drop down a gear. So I like the plans, the future, the steering wheel, the seats will be nice, a roll cage in here will be wicked. And I have to ask you, Mark, let's put you back in the frame. Are you going to ever get it out on track, or are you ever going to do any drift?
Well, I can't get it on most of the tracks because of the screamer pipe. I'll just get black flagged.
Right.
So that'd be a case of plumbing it back in. Track days don't really take a fancy in this, to be honest.
I can understand that.
Just a nice road car. I would like to skid it a bit.
If there was a big car park around here somewhere, I'd go in and just throw it around and see what we could do with it. But I don't know, with that lag, you'd have to be riding this clutch like a bitch, and I don't want to be the guy that breaks your car. I hope this has been a nice little insight into the car. And here we go. We have to turn the corner now.
Everyone just thinks you're being a chat.
I know, nearly back to where we need to be. We're going to go out, film a little bit more for the rolling shots. I want to get some exterior noises of this absolutely going wild. And yeah, I'll catch you guys again in a bit. We've got the full spec list to run by you, so you know the exact spec of the whip. We're just going to do a quick boost. Oh my god, it's just so quick. It's just so fast. Right, I would not get on with it on a daily basis. Like, anyway, carry on. Sorry.
Nah, it's one of them things. I suppose you just get used to it. Like, when I first drove, I think I stalled it 7 times in a row when I test drove it, and I think the bloke I was buying it off was like, "What is this kid doing?"
Yeah.
Polybushed mounts all around, engine, gearbox. We've got case ports all around as well. So we've got 8-pot fronts, 4-pot rears.
8 pots on the front.
Yeah,
Bloody hell.
356mm.
Nice.
So they're quite big, but as Adam found out,
Yeah.
they don't work great at the minute.
No, that's well scary.
Yeah.
They pulled to the right a little bit. That was all. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the pins just need taken out and get in there. Pins just need cleaned up because they don't have any dust seals on case boards,
Right.
unfortunately.
Is that it?
I think so.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's a good insight into what's been done to this car.
I probably missed loads, to be fair.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
This car is just so savagely fast. Like, it's very enjoyable, and
Like the noise as well. Like it just adds to it. Like it's just the savage. Like,
it's
the
it's
noise
mental. Right, dudes, and with that is the end of the feature. I really hope you enjoyed seeing Mark's amazing S15. It has been an absolutely sick day. Thank you, Morgan, for helping out over there. Mark's having a wee behind the garage. So if you can, go follow him on Instagram. I'm gonna chuck that up just up here. Go give him a follow. Please follow myself and the pages, and which I'll link down below. I'm also gonna do some photos on this, Morgan's and my own, and I'll chuck those up on the blog, which will be linked down below. Check out another video, guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Make sure you subscribe if you did enjoy, and I'll see you again next time. Peace.